So I went to the old lady next door. I'm 25, she's 85. I said, what did your mother do when you were a little girl and you had an earache? She said, Mum would steam up an onion on the stove. I ran home very fast. I steamed up the onion on the stove, and when it was soft, I cut it open. And what you do is you leave the skin on, because then that'll hold it in place. And what you're looking at is the rings. Now, I have since learnt that when remember, it's very hot, you squeeze it and get a few drops from your hot cooked onion, and that can be put in the ear. That's what I have since learnt. But remember, I knew nothing. I knew nothing when I did this. And what I did was I steamed up the onion on the stove, and then I wrapped it in a cloth. I wrapped it a few times over, and I put it on my arm till it was the correct temperature. And James was breastfeeding, and I put it next to my arm and against his ear. And James fell asleep. And he slept for 2 hours. What does that tell you? He's not in pain. And when he woke up, he was happy. I watched him all day. I watched him all the next day. He was happy. I was like a woman possessed. There's something else you can do. There must be more. And I started to think, well, what did people do before antibiotics? What did our great-great-grandparents do way back then? They had their ways.